Hey, we've all seen this house right here. It's in a neighborhood where a contractor comes in, they build about 80 different homes, and there's about 3 or 4 or 5 different models that you can choose from. What they never show you are, what could the landscaping be like? Wouldn't it be nice to have a couple options? Well, in this video, I'm gonna show you an amazing landscape design that is under $1,000 that you can do and transform this home. Let's go. All right, so if you've watched this channel a couple times, I bet you didn't know I had a motorized desk. How cool is that? I feel like standing today. All right, and if you are a timeshare person, stop calling me while I'm filming YouTube videos. They always call me, man, they're so annoying. Anyways, let's get right into this bad boy. What we are gonna do is show how you can do a couple simple little things and make a house like this, which you've seen a million times, looks so good. First thing I want you to do is, instead of just having the bed kind of hook around and then cut over to the sidewalk, maybe dive over to the driveway, take it all the way down the driveway and then bring it over to the mailbox. They even got this goofy little section of just random grass. So we've even pulled the design and the curve over there and put a boulder there with some perennials, and that's gonna look really nice. What I like about this is so many times I'll see some of my competitors and even past Bobby, when I used to, install, I would just kind of cut it short and bring it over to the sidewalk. I think you add so much value and curb appeal by bringing depth to this home, by bringing those beds all the way down. It doesn't take a lot of extra sweat equity. It doesn't take a lot of extra work. It doesn't take a lot of extra money because you really got a couple more plants and mulch, and that's it. So that is number one. Number two, well, what I really like about this is the simplicity of the design. We pick 3 main, what I call meat and potato bushes, and I want you to stick around 3 if you can. If you want to go to 5, if you've got a really big house, go for it, but 3 or 5. What we chose were Hamlin grasses, Weigela wine and rose bushes, and then we've got some soft touch hollies that are under that bay window. So what we're really doing is adding some different pops of color and texture, but only keeping it to 3. And I like this because I've seen a lot of people install for their front yards, and they go to the nursery and they see all this beautiful stuff that they really want, and they just start grabbing and grabbing and grabbing. All of a sudden they've got like 7, 8, 9, 10 different bushes, and they try to fit it in a small space like this, and it's just very messy and busy, and it just does not work out too well. So stick to 3s. Final thing is, when you are creating a space like this, create space in the beds. For example, you see the mailbox here, we've got some nice sage coming up around there. I love when you can have different spots in the landscaping where you can plant for the future, whether that's perennials, whether that's for annuals, whether that might be extra room for a cool little focal point like a pot or a boulder, or even some more bushes if you keep that much space. What you're doing is creating opportunities for the future, because sometimes you've got to save a little bit of money and you can't fill the whole thing in, and let alone these things are gonna get big. And this is a cool little trick that you can use to have future fun when you're planting. One of the final things that I love about this is the curves, right? Isn't it cool to have curves in beds? This is a front yard. Go watch this video right here. This is how I utilize curves in a backyard to really pocket in a bad to the bone patio and make the space soften up. This is Bobby K saying creation is everything, so go out and create. See you in the next video.